Hello everybody, it's me, it's DAB, the one and only. I was going to say the date is currently Saturday, January 26th of 2019, but my clock is screwed up, so my Wii thinks it is Sunday, but that's not why we're here right now. The reason we're here is, in just, by this thing's calculations, 3 short days, when it's actually 4, the Wii Shop channel will be closing down forever. They closed down all their online services for games, I think a year ago. I don't remember exactly. Please forgive me. Now, anybody who's watching me might not know this. One thing I said I've wanted to do now is, collecting NES games is getting stupid expensive, and people have moved on to Genesis, Saturn. TurboGrafx has obviously gotten stupid. Super Nintendo's stupid expensive now. And I'm like, it'll take me a long time. It'll be fun to do. There's a lot of hidden gems. And it won't be that expensive per game. I want to go for a complete set of Wii games. And then when I realized, oh, the Wii Shop channel's going down. I have not bought that many WiiWare games over the years. Truth be told, when things were at their prime, all I had purchased were, in their prime, some Virtual Console games, Mega Man 9 and 10, and My Pokemon Ranch. That is it. These other things were those games I had downloaded that I've since deleted that I will be getting back because, hey, why not? I don't have to pay for them again. I was able to secure Doc Lewis's Punch-Out back when Club Nintendo was shutting down because I had enough points. Most of my things I've kept on an SD card just to save space. I'm not going to list off all the titles here. But yeah, just a few short days, the Wii Shop channel is going to close forever. And I had loaded up my Wii with some money. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, wow, that's really stupid, because you were never going to be able to purchase all the games. And you're absolutely right. And even if I had been able to, it probably would have costed over, honestly, probably a couple grand. And let's not lie, there will be the ability down the road for me to acquire these games on a Wii that might not fit Nintendo standards and practices. But for right now, I like to legally own my games. But we'll do things for preservation at a later date. So for now, let's hit the Wii Shop channel one last time, and I wanted to bring you guys with me on this adventure. I did this for my Wii and Wii U Collectors group. I believe it's called Wii and Wii U Collectors of North America. I will link their Facebook, and if you'd like to join, I'm sure they'll let you if you love the Nintendo Wii or the Wii U. I might go for a complete set of Wii U down the road. It wouldn't hurt anything. It's only got like a couple hundred games. Crazy to think, man. Very last time I'll be doing this. Yeah. Reminder, the Wii Shop closes on January 30th, 2019. Let me read it. Come on now. Don't be like this. Dear Nintendo fans, as previously announced on the Wii Shop channel will close for good on January 30th, 2019. The ability to add Wii points was removed last year, but if you still have any Wii points that you wish to spend, you must do so before January 30th, 2019. If you have any questions, please see our Q&A. I don't need any more of this. Remaining video on demand services. Oh yeah, that's right. So if you have I don't know if the Wii has Hulu, but I know if you get Netflix on here, that won't be accessible anymore. Now I know 2 of the games are going to download, and I'll have 500 points after this. It's all going to be WiiWare to start. Search by publisher, popular titles. Publisher, that was it. The first thing we're going to download, just because it caught my eye, because that's how a lot of these things got picked, they just caught my eye. I believe it was, where are you? Broken Rules. Now keep in mind, some of these games I could be completely wrong on, and I'm about to spend $10 on this game not knowing if it's any good or not. He said someday I plan on owning all of these. Some way. We're not going to get into that, and we're going to go ahead and put it on the SD card. Just to save space on the old Wii. Let's do it. Yeah, plenty of space left. And yet it moves was the first of 3 titles we'll be getting that I have to purchase. So yeah, sorry if like the cursor comes and goes. I'm sitting way closer to my Wii than I normally would because I'm in my recording studio. I'm not in the living room like I normally like to be. But down the road, I do want to do some Wii Let's Plays. I want to do No More Heroes before too long. And it has nothing to do with Travis Strikes Back having just come out. I've been wanting to do No More Heroes for a while, I just haven't had the time. I haven't had any time to record in, no exaggeration, months. I just had some videos backed up, and I know by the time I upload this, you'll see my upload schedule hasn't been great, and I apologize for that. But the new baby and working towards a new job, it hasn't been doable. But yeah, I just wanted to commemorate the end of, honestly, one of my favorite video game systems. The Nintendo Wii is the first home console that I purchased with my own money. Because before that I didn't have a job, obviously. They were Christmas, birthday gifts, what have you. First game system I would have bought with my own money was my DS, but this was my first home console. And I remember when the hype was so unbelievable for the Nintendo Wii. Everybody wanted one of these things. Nobody could get a hold of them. And then, like, 2 years later, it was regarded as garbage, which just simply isn't true. It was not marketed... No, that's a lie. It was marketed for everybody, and I think that's what burned a lot of people's ass. And to date, the best viewed video... Not the best, but the most viewed Let's Play I have is the Wii Sports Let's Play with my wife and oldest daughter. Now oldest daughter. I didn't have my baby at the time, obviously. Let's go on to the next one. Back to publisher. So, a bit of fun. I had switched cable providers. One moment. You'll see a lot of these that I downloaded were from Nintendo. This will be on the third page. I got a new cable provider, and for whatever reason, I could not get my Wii to wirelessly sync up. Come on here, DIY Showcase. Might as well. Wario is my favorite Nintendo character, so let's get this one. I've never actually played any WarioWare games anyways, and I know someone's going to be like, that is blasphemy, but I don't know the whole microgame thing. I don't know. I have to give it a shot sometime, see if it's fun. Let's get it. Anyhow. Could not get my Wii to sync up to the wireless router. So I'm like, well... Hold on, what did that say? Download. The SD card. Okay. Oh, that's just the online features. We're fine then. Yeah. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to have to acquire an Ethernet adapter because, you know, Nintendo can never just have the stuff built in. That would just be way too easy for anybody. To this day, I don't think the Switch has onboard connectivity with its dock. I think you still have to get an adapter for it. So my local GameStop had one, and I picked it up. And then it's like the Ethernet cables I had weren't long enough, so I had to grab one of those. I'm like, something does not want me to record this. But I was like, damn it, I'm going to record this for posterity. And just have my followers see this last adventure for me. I probably pumped way more money into this than I should have. But hey, isn't that what being a game collector is all about? I'm going to show you why down the road I was very choosy about some of these. Continue. Let's start by going to the Axis games, because I don't know how long it's going to be. Popular titles. Publisher. Some might say, hey, the Bit Trip games are all really fun and popular. All of these. And while that may be true, I never had any intention of buying any of these. Because there's a compilation for them on disc, which I plan on getting somewhere down the road. Now it's like, I know the Strong Bad games, which I'm not even a Homestar Runner fan. I just know that around the time the Wii was hitting its stride is for whatever reason. I think it was because of Guitar Hero bringing back the Trogdor song. Homestar Runner was like getting a second win very, very briefly. So I downloaded all the Strong Bad games. But then I noticed there's a whole set of Tales of Monkey Island games. I can't get those. I don't even know if these are available on another console. That's why I'm gonna have to, lack of a better term, just find the ROMs at another point and get a hacked Wii. Preservation. This is why as a game collector, this is why I hate digital download only. Like I said, the Bit Trip games, awesome, and eventually got a physical release. Most of these titles will be forgotten forever. So let's find a 500 point game. This could take me a minute. Fishing Cactus. What have you published? Trenches General. It's 200 points more than I can afford. I'm sorry, I cannot get you. I think I have what I want from Bandai Namco, if I even got anything. I know I got what I want from Capcom. I got what I wanted from Konami. Interplay? I'll check Hudson after this. What is Stonekeep? That's... Hold on. Oh my. It looks kind of terrible, so... Right now it is on the back burner. I'll think about that one. Let's check Hudson Soft, and if I don't find anything in Hudson Soft, I'm probably going to make it that, because it's like that just caught my eye. Yeah, Hudson. Hudson Soft. I think I got most of what I wanted from them, too, already. Yeah, it looks like I did. Yeah, like... Bomberman Blast. How do you justify $10 on that? Which, I'm sure it's probably good. It'd probably be My Aquarium or My Aquarium 2, honestly. But, like... Every Bomberman game's the same. Let's not pretend it isn't. I'm not saying they're bad games. They're fun. My wife and I have been playing Super Bomberman R a lot lately. But it's the same game over and over again. I literally don't think there's ever a difference. And Super Bomberman R has different characters. It's really weird playing as Simon Belmont or Xavier Woods for my wrestling fans when I'm playing a Bomberman game. But he's in there. So there's any other developers I recognize in here? Natsume? Ooh, I'll check Nis America. That might be the title if it's cheap enough. Huh. And I know I have a real fishing game by Natsume. I don't know if these are part of it or what. They're probably just little demos for the actual game. I don't know. And if I forget to edit out any coughing, I'm pretty sure I have bronchitis at the moment, so please ignore that. Oh, where'd it go? Taito, Telltale... Did I pass what I was looking at? I'm sorry, guys. I am all over the place. It's been so long since I got to record. I'm actually just kind of excited I'm doing this right now. What do you got for me, Nipponichi? You've always been trusted. Viral Survival? What is this? Escape action game where you control a special DNA unit and dodge through... Uh-huh. Well, I can't do that. So what was that last game I found that looked really crappy but caught my attention? Because I'm curious. I don't even remember who it was from. It wasn't Fishing Cactus. It wasn't Hudson. It was Interplay. Let's just get it. Why not? Let's make that the very last one I purchase. Come here, Stonekeep. That's it. I'm out of Wii points. I burnt them all. But we're not done here. Those old games I had already downloaded. I deleted them to make space off my Wii because I didn't know whatever I was going to do with it. And I just didn't want to buy an SD card at the time. I was like 18 years old at the time and I was super cheap. And I was way more into collecting Super Retro back then. That's when I really started my NES collecting and all that. But, I'm gonna go re-download them because it's free, and hey, what the hell, why not? I can do it, you know? 2 of them, I know I've already Let's Played. One of them will be the very last game I download. This is also nice to be able to do, because one of these is Luigi. Hopefully we get the Luigi one, and I'll have all of these, like, loading screens, I guess you could, loading bars, I guess you could call them. It is crazy to think. You know, anybody who's watching this, go in the comments. What fond memories do you have of downloading stuff from the Nintendo eShop? I know it wasn't super revolutionary. I think people say it was, but I'm pretty sure the Xbox Live Arcade did it first. And it's before it was becoming standard. And honestly, this closure is what's really pushing my interest towards emulators and ROMs, which I'm never going to stop collecting. I love collecting, but preservation purposes like this stuff is disappearing forever. The Simpsons arcade game, I want to get a... I don't know if they pronounce it MAME or MAME. I know most people say MAME, which is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to get a MAME emulator. I have a whole bunch of original Xboxes that I'm pretty sure are really easy to mod, so I'm going to try to learn how to do that. VC, here we come! Wait. Quit that. Popular titles. I'm sure... Yup, they're all in here. Well, some of them are. Let's get Sonic back. To the SD card with you. I'm going to re-download all my old games. Honestly, I might as well put some of these on the Wii home screen, but... Oh yeah, I guess because I had previously downloaded these are going to load a lot faster, which is nice. Most of the ones I downloaded are probably all those you just saw on the main screen, so I'm going to go try to find Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap and Kirby 64 were the other 2 that are not visible. And I'm sure they were popular titles. If they weren't, there wasn't a whole lot of N64 on there, so... Huh. Really? Wario's Woods was in the top. That's amazing. Category... Can we do... But yeah, that'll make it so much easier. Let's hit the N64 titles. It's crazy to me they had more Neo Geo games and TurboGrafx-16 games on here than Nintendo 64 games. And most of what sold the Nintendo... I guess a lot of the problems would have been rare, but... To this day, I'll never understand anybody who couldn't understand why you couldn't get GoldenEye. It's like... It was a licensing nightmare once the license ran out. Same reason you won't... I don't know if they've ever re-released a Simpsons arcade game. I know they've re-released Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and stuff. They've been able to mend that burnt bridge, but... I don't know, Simpsons Arcade I don't think we'll ever see again. I need to hit the PlayStation Store on my PS3 and see if the 2 Dungeons & Dragons arcade games are still on there, because those would be fun as hell to play with some friends. I played one of them once on an actual arcade cab. I didn't get very far in it because it was hard. And we didn't know what we were doing. Come on, Mario. Finish downloading Kirby. We got things to do. Huh. I didn't see how much space these games take up, because Sonic took up 96 blocks. How much is Pokemon Snap going to take? Wait. Titles you downloaded. That could help. Especially all in chronological order of my downloads. Tis not. Yeah, we're just gonna go back and do it that way. Get Pokemon Snap back real fast. I thought about getting Sin and Punishment. I don't know why I never did. I also thought about getting, like, Rondo of Blood, too, but... Put on the SD card. There's room. A lot more room than the Wii has. Pokemon Snap doesn't even take up double what Sonic the Hedgehog does. That is insane. Well, this is the last downloadable from my adolescence. We're going to move right on to my childhood here in a second. Sorry, I know I'm not having a whole lot to say. I'm out of my groove from not recording for so long. And it is just a surreal feeling. It's like, I can't believe the Wii's lifespan was this long. You gotta think, this service went up in 2007. I don't remember when it launched in 2007, but it's like 11 and a half, 12 years. For a system that people deemed worthless by 2008 and no one was going to play anymore. Held on. Alright, we got Pokemon Snap. Now we just have to hit popular titles. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be here. Anything else on this page I didn't get? Oh, we're good. Come on. First up, Legend of Zelda. I'm gonna let you save to the Wii system memory. Yes. Oh, there we go. We got Fire Mario. I don't know why I'm putting it there. I'm probably gonna... That's a lot of space that it took up. Because the Wii does not have that much storage to it. I don't know. Nintendo is still horrible about that to this day. I mean, what does the Switch have? It's not much. I just bought the, a 64? I think it was 64 gig SD card on Black Friday last year. My favorite of the old school Mario titles. You know, we'll put you on the We'll put you on the SD card. If this SD card gets corrupted, I will be so flaming pissed. You guys don't even know. Have Zelda take up more space than Mario 3. Oh, I've never seen this one! Oh wow, we didn't even get to the third box. That's crazy. And it only feels right that the very last game I will ever download legally from the Wii Virtual Console is where it all began for so many of us. And you can sit on the system memory. You belong there. How much space do you take up? It can't be much. How does this take up more than Mario? I don't even. See, this right here is why I deleted a lot of these, because they were going to take up way too much space. that was it, guys. What channels are even on here? I might as well take a quick look, because I'm not going to be able to ever come back here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and download these. Just to have them. Just to have them. They don't cost anything. I did originally plan on stopping this with Mario Brothers, but this only feels right that I get them just to be safe. And I don't know why Skyward Sword needed update save data. I don't know. I have not played Skyward Sword. Because I had originally planned on playing it when it first came out, but I was in the process of moving out of my mother's house at the time and moving out on my own. I was staying at another relative's at the time because my mom was moving in with her boyfriend. All my stuff was in boxes. My Wii, I had no idea where it was, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just play Zelda later. Well, by the time I'd finally got everything, because I was there a couple months, the special edition of Skyward Sword was, like, stupid expensive, and I'm like, it's honestly worth more to me right now to just keep it in the box. And I know some people are like, well, that's stupid, why would you do that? Because it's not... Excuse me. You don't tell me. It's free, who cares? It doesn't take up that much space. It takes up less space than Mario Brothers, evidently. Anywho, I can get a copy of Skyward Sword later, and my buddy Brian was able to score an extra one of the golden Wii remotes, and I think I traded him a physical copy of Super Metroid for it, so that worked out for me. And that's what bros do, you hook each other up, just like... I had enough Club Nintendo points to get not one, but two of the golden nunchucks, so the other one went to him. I hooked him up. Get that photo channel that we're not gonna be able to do anything with. How much space do you take? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. This video from my recording is going to be close to 30 minutes. Let's head on back. Like I said, guys, it's the end of an era. And if you're interested in the Wii collection, I might be able to post updates about that later. Like I said, I want to do... I'm glad you're right there. That makes me very happy. I was one of the idiots who actually paid $5 for this back when it was a thing. I think just for the novelty of having a web browser on my Wii, which, once again, in a couple days is not going to matter anymore. Because none of this will work ever again. I don't understand how. I would like to think this thing's hooked up to the internet. I mean, maybe the browser, but I think Netflix and YouTube should still work because those servers still exist, but whatever. But yeah, guys, that's, looking like that's gonna be it. It's been a hell of a ride doing this. Expect more Let's Plays in the future. I want to try to get this up on the day the shop channel closes. But that's going to be all. I know this wasn't something I normally do, but I felt it was really important. But thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time. And remember, we would like to play.